In this video, we will be doing multiple choice questions about PPE, which is the part of WHMIS. Part 1. Please subscribe the channel. 1. Quetzal when working with biological hazards, which warning would best alert workers to the required PPE? A. Image B. Image C. Image D. Image. Correct answer is Image B. 2. Quetzales. Personal protective equipment is required when A. Employers suffer an injury. B. The employees suffer an injury. C. An employee asks for it. D. Engineering, work practice, and administrative controls do not provide sufficient protection against hazards. Correct answer is D. Engineering, work practice, and administrative controls do not provide sufficient protection against hazards. Explanation. OSHA recommends controlling the hazard at its source as the ideal way to protect workers against hazards. Engineering or workplace practice controls should be used on the basis of the hazard present at a workplace. However, when work practice, engineering, and administrative controls do not offer sufficient protection, employers must provide workers with personal protective equipment and make sure workers use them. 3. Quetzales once your employer has provided you with PPE, you must use it whenever you are at work, even if your job changes. A. True. B. False. Correct answer is B. False. Explanation. Your employer must perform a first critical step in developing a comprehensive safety and health program to identify physical and health hazards in the workplace. This process is known as a hazard assessment. Potential hazards may be physical or health-related, and a comprehensive hazard assessment should identify hazards in both categories. When this is completed, your employer can then select PPE appropriate for the various job functions in the facility. This is not a one-size-fits-all solution. PPE must be selected to fit the specific work areas and functions. 4. Quetzales who is responsible for maintaining PPE? Your employer, yourself, your coworker. A and B. A, B and C. Correct answer is A and B. Explanation. Although employers are, in general, responsible for maintaining PPE, including replacing worn or damaged PPE, employees should care for, clean, and maintain PPE, and inform a supervisor of the need to repair or replace PPE. 5. Quetzales what type of protection is needed when you are exposed to hazards from flying particles? A. Eye protection. B. Face protection. C. Head protection. D. Both A and B. Correct answer is D. Both A and B. Explanation. In the picture you can see all the eyes and face protection equipment. OSHA requires that eye or face protection be provided to employees who are exposed to hazards from molten metal, flying particles, acids or caustic liquids, chemical gases or vapors, liquid chemicals, infected material, or dangerous light radiation. 6. Quetzales when working in areas where there is a potential for head injury from falling objects, you should A. Look to the sky every 2 minutes for flying and falling objects. B. Ask a colleague to give you a heads up when an object is about to fall. C. Wear head protection. D. Appoint yourself a personal superhero to whisk you away from falling objects. Correct answer is C. Wear head protection. Explanation. In the picture you can see different style of hard hats. Hard hats protect workers from impact and penetration hazards. They also offer protection against electrical shock and burn hazards. 7 Quetzales. If you wear prescription lenses, you do not need additional eye protection against occupational eye hazards. A. True. B. False. Correct answer is B. False. Explanation. According to OSHA, prescription lenses are not sufficient protection against occupational eye and face hazards. Employees using corrective lenses must either wear prescription-equipped eye protection, or wear additional eye protection over the prescription lenses or glasses. Thus, it should be made sure that any eye protection does not obstruct the positioning of the prescription lenses. 8 Quetzales. Eye protection is required for which of the following hazards? A. Flying particles. B. Molten metal. C. Liquid chemicals, acids, or caustic liquids. D. Chemical gases or vapors. E. All of the above. Correct answer is E. All of the above. Explanation. Employees can be exposed to a large number of hazards that pose a danger to their eyes and face. 9 Quetzales. Welding shields primarily protect against A. Dust. B. Metal splatter. C. Splashes. D. Flying particles. Correct answer is B. Metal splatter. Explanation. Welding shields are made of fiberglass or vulcanized fiber, and come fitted with a filtered lens. Welding shields protect eyes against intensely radiant or infrared light that can cause burns. They also safeguard the eyes and face from metal splatter, flying sparks, and slag chips produced during activities like brazing, welding, soldering, and cutting. 10 Quetzales. Which of the classes of hard hats in the list below can save you from high voltage shocks as well as provide penetration and impact resistance? A. Class A. B. Class B. C. Class C. D. Both A and B. Correct answer is D. Both A and B. Explanation. Hard hats fit into 3 industrial classes. Class A hard hats resist impact and penetration and protect against electric shocks. Class B hard hats offer the greatest protection against high voltage shocks and burns. They also save workers from penetration and impact hazards caused by falling/flying objects. Class C hard hats offer only impact protection and lightweight comfort but do not provide any protection against electrical hazards. Please subscribe the channel. 11 Quetzales. Which of the following classes of hard hats do not provide any protection against electric hazards? A. Class A. B. Class B. C. Class C. D. Class D. Correct answer is C. Class C. Explanation. Class C hard hats offer only impact protection and lightweight comfort but do not provide any protection against electrical hazards. Classes of hard hats. Class A good impact protection but protection. Limited voltage. Class B protect against falling objects and high voltage shock and burns. Class C protects heads that may bump against fixed objects, but do not protect against falling objects or electrical shock. ANSI Type I vertical impact protection. ANSI Type II vertical and lateral impact resistance. Class E protects for electrical voltages up to 20,000 V. Bump cap protects head, but not impact resistant. 4. Low ceilings. 12 Quetzales. It is still okay to use a hard hat with a minor crack in its shell. A. True. B. False. Correct answer is false. Explanation. Hard hats with perforation, deformity, or cracks on the brim or shell should be removed from service and replaced. If the shell or brim is exposed to heat, then chemicals or UV light may penetrate the helmet. The helmet may also be exposed to chalking, flaking, or loss of surface gloss. Furthermore, hard hats should always be replaced after suffering an impact, even if there is no visible damage. 13 Quetzales. Which of the following special purpose footwear should you wear to avoid a buildup of static electricity? A. Safety toe shoes. B. Electrically conductive shoes. C. Foundry shoes. D. Metatarsal guards. Correct answer is B. Electrically conductive shoes. Explanation. Check the picture. This is the perfect working shoes. Employees working in explosive and hazardous locations need to wear electrically conductive shoes, as they'll pass the current along, so that static electricity does not build up on the body, which can cause sparks, explosion, or fire. Q.14. Below is a list of foot and leg protection types matched with hazards they protect against. Which pairing is incorrect? A. Leggings, heat hazards. B. Metatarsal guards, impact and compression. C. Electrically conductive shoes, static electricity buildup. D. Foundry shoes, open circuits. Correct answer is D. Foundry shoes, open circuits. Explanation. Leggings protect the lower legs and feet from heat hazards such as molten metal or welding sparks. Metatarsal guards protect the instep area from impact and compression. Electrically conductive shoes provide protection against the buildup of static electricity. Foundry shoes do not offer protection against open circuits. In fact, they insulate the feet from extreme heat produced by molten metal. They also prevent hot metal from entering through shoe eyelets, tongues, or other permeable parts of the shoe. 15 Quetzales. When should safety footwear be inspected? A. Every week. B. Every 15 days. C. Every month. D. Prior to each use. Correct answer is D. Prior to each use. Explanation. Safety footwear should be checked for wear and tear, holes, cracks, broken laces or buckles, and more. Employees should clean and maintain their safety footwear according to the manufacturer's recommendations. 16 Quetzales. Which of the following types of gloves should you wear when working with chemicals? A. Butyl rubber gloves. B. Fabric gloves. C. Leather gloves. D. Both A and C. Correct answer is A. Butyl rubber gloves. Explanation. Fabricated using a synthetic rubber, butyl gloves safeguard employees against a wide range of chemicals. They also resist ozone corrosion, oxidation, and abrasion. Nevertheless, they are not suitable for all chemicals. You should consult with the glove manufacturer first before immersing your gloved hands in chemicals. 17 Quetzales. Once you have selected the correct gloves to protect you from the chemicals to which you will be exposed, you can continue to use them until they wear out or are torn. A. True. B. False. Correct answer is B. False. Explanation. You have seen what happens to a balloon when it is left overnight. It slowly deflates because the air inside slowly escapes. Although there are no holes or defects, and the balloon is tightly sealed, the air gradually passes through its walls. A similar effect occurs with liquids. They slowly permeate the materials which gloves are made of. This can occur slowly or rapidly, but it will happen. When selecting a glove, you must consult the manufacturer's recommendations and refer to the breakthrough time and the permeation rate, how quickly it passes through. 18 Quetzales. Hearing protection is required when you are exposed to a noise level of 85 decibels or higher for an 8-hour period of time. A. True. B. False. Correct answer is A. True. Explanation. According to OSHA, employers must provide workers with hearing protection for instances of prolonged exposure to excessive noise level. 19 Quetzales. Which of the following hearing protection should be fitted by a professional? A. Single-use earplugs. B. Molded earplugs. C. Earmuffs. D. None of the above. Correct answer is B. Molded earplugs. Explanation. In the pic you can see the molded earplugs. Molded or preformed earplugs must be fitted by a professional. However, the wearer should clean reusable earplugs after each use. 20 Quetzales. Respirators are not considered PPE. A. True. B. False. Correct answer is B. False. Explanation. Have a look to the picture of different respirators. It can use for different kind of jobs. Respirators are an important component of PPE. Take the respiratory protection quiz for more information. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel. Please watch the next video about PPE, personal protection equipment. This information is necessary for all over the world according to GHS or WIMS 15.